Alright, guys. I am going to start opening boxes because this is going to be the longest part of this whole thing. We will get going here right at somewhere in the 5 o'clock range. I'm just trying to get a little bit ahead here. I don't usually do full cases, but I only had one case, so I figure I'd try it. It's going to be a lot of cards, guys. Alright, that's a start. I only got one person here. Let's go 3 more. Get that stack of packs up there. Ought to be something in all that. Huh. If they put them in here, I'll pull them. How's that? All right. Go ahead and get her going. All right, we got O'Neal Cruz. All cards do ship. All cards do ship. Candelario. Sunshine, I'm guessing, of some sort. We got Belly and Trey Turner. Inserts. Huh. Matt Olson. You too, Wayne. Happy 4th. A future star, Sal Frelick. Duran All-Star and Jackson Churio. Kobe Mayo and Johnny DeLuca. Manea. Obviously, those aren't as short printed. A Yamamoto and a OPS leader Vladdy. Strider and Jacob Young foil. Sasaki rookie. Ken Griffey Jr. and Yamamoto. Multiple Yamamotos already. Strider and Lopez. That is Suarez. Strider and Manny Machado. Freddie Freeman. Goodman. Jackson Jobe and Garrett Cole. Another Jackson Jobe rookie. Trey Turner. I'm going to assume it's like, this is all like all other Topps packs. There's something Sanoa. Anything crazy will be backwards, I'm assuming, like anything else. Ellie De La Cruz All-Star and Kumar Rocker. It's going to be back there in the back with the where they try to hide the good stuff. Blake Snell and Ramon Urias. I think those shimmers would be... Yeah, you're going to love me. Hey, Wayne, you want to come down and sort some cards? Fitzgerald. There's a Alcantara and Jackson Merrill. Altuve and Adam Duvall foil. Rosario. Nolan Ryan and Adley Rutschman. I think you could probably be here by the time I get done breaking. Acuna. Mets version. Diaz. And there are no keepers on this. This is the only case I had, which is why I did it for a full case. Goldschmidt. Marte. So just keep that in mind. No keepers for this. This was a one and done. I only got the one. Machado in a pink. Nolan Jones. Nothing numbered yet. This much, you'd have thought I hit something numbered by now. Basso. DeGrom and Freddie Freeman. Jackson Jobe. That mean you're on a flight? You're on your way down, Wayne? Madrigal. Jackson Holiday. Riley Green. Wyatt Langford and Sasaki, Summer Superstar. Outman. Caden Dana and Jackson Churio. Speed Demons United. Duran and Freddie Freeman. What are you trying to do? Hurt yourself? It's a long walk. Kobe Mayo. Lopez. Garrett Cole. Indy Rodriguez. William Contreras, Ketel Marte. Royce Lewis. Lopez. Louder and Judge Volpe duel. I'd like to see him sneak an auto in here sooner or later. Royce Lewis. Ruiz. Yamamoto and Langford. Mercado. Derek Jeter and Rhett Lauder. I see pink again. 3 cards. We got Jacob Wilson, we got Victor Robles, and Montero pink. Cal Raleigh. That's a name to have right now. Sasaki and Acuna and Hank Aaron. Altuve, Indy Rodriguez. Strider and Madrigal. Josh Lowe. We've got an Aaron Judge and a Riley Green. Myers. Cody Bellinger and Adley Rushman. Acuna.
This is a player break, right?
Yep. Cardinals team card. Hideo Nomo and Riley Green. Mutual Ambition Club, of all things. Albert Pujols and Baby Acuna. Paul Goldschmidt and a Mookie Betts. My goodness. A aqua foil. A lot of foil, no numbers, looks like. I mean, that's the first real different one that I've had. McClanahan. Machado and Jen Tran. First pitch. Freddie Freeman. Simeon Woods Richardson. Wyatt Langford, Jackson Jobe. Anybody been in these breaks? Is this about how this stuff goes? Those that are watching? Trey Turner. I mean, you go into it knowing there's a ton. Oh, there will be. Grayson Rodriguez. A quartet you won't forget, numbered to 20. That's the first 2025 card, numbered. Trout and Kumar. Jarren Duran. I figure you'd run into stuff sooner or later. Josh Smith. Cole and Freddie Freeman. I mean, a full case, I was thinking you're going to run into stuff. Wyatt Langford. Yeah, so have I, Ed. Flaherty. I mean, with as many cards as there are, Segis, Duran. I mean, in the past, there's definitely been more. Garrett Cole, unless we're just in a dead spot. Rodriguez. Marte and Ohtani. Dominguez, Future Stars. Acuna and Olsen and Riley. Got triple Alonso, Segis, and Duran with a Rangers logo. Well, at least with this, the pack's open. Paul Goldschmidt. I just thought there'd be a little more in it, a little less cards, a little more Wallner, a little less filler. Jackson Jobe, Manny Machado. We got Freddie Freeman and Adley Rutschman. Oh, there we go. Adley Rutschman to 10. On the front, 7 of 10 for Adley Rutschman. All right, took a little while. You are being nice. That blasters are a little dry. I mean, he did hit a 10 there. Perez, but still. Noel Jr. Caminero. I mean, you are going to get your cards. Which one, Ed? Adley? George Springer. You're about 30 seconds around off. That your Adley? Aguiar. For this stuff, that's great. Cruz, Devers. Giolito. Altuve and Jackson Jobe. Like the Rays twin score, 0-0 in the 5th. Kind of dry. Trey Turner. No, everybody is. It's about a 30-second delay. Only problem with YouTube. Cody Bellinger. Bedlam comes to Queens. Jackie Robinson and a Kumar Rocker. Miller. I think the Boma Megas had a little more in it. Salvador Perez and Jose Altuve. Adley and Rodriguez. Valdez. Acuna and Arenado. Paul Goldschmidt. Freddie Freeman and Ohtani. I'm guessing that one's a little bit different since it was backwards. Pink, I don't know. I'll compare it to the next Ohtani All-Star I see. Sawinski. Jackson Jobe, Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth. Well, you can't say you're not getting cards in this. My goodness. Hodge. Bobby Witt Jr., Manny Machado. This is Kiner Falefa. George Brett, Matt Olson. Jackson Churio. Ketel Marte. Here I was thinking, we'll get through this in 30, 45 minutes. Meadows. That's wrong. Lewis and Seager. Rhett Lauder. Mauricio. Volpe and Jacob Wilson. You bought Jacob Wilson in this, you're probably going to do well. You're going to get a bunch of those anyway, probably. All right. We've got Sasaki, Kirk, and pink, Ben Joyce. Jansen. Altuve, Dylan Cruz. Hadley again. Myers, foil. Anybody hit something real good out of blasters yet? In other breaks or on your own? Jarren Duran. That is Hernandez. Pete Alonso and Garrett Cole. Ketel Marte. Josh Bell. Oh, Tawny. Yeah, the pink was different. And Royce Lewis. Rhett Lauder. I don't know. You see all these posts. Hey, look what I just hit from a blaster. Kersey. And I'm calling, yeah, right, Jacob Wilson and Profar. Like I said, that's probably the steal of this whole break. Sasaki and Trent Grisham. How much of this type of stuff have you bought, Wayne? Riley Green and Josh Lowe foil. Abreu. Way to go, Danny. Danny Jansen. We got Simpson on second, and he just looks at one right down the middle. Langford, Julio, and King Griffey Jr. There's a green. Get up, guys. We just saw a green. Duran and Robert Suarez to 99. Might not be the one we wanted, but that's the one we got. Suarez. Don Russ is better. You might be the one person that's ever mentioned that. Senga. Kyle Tucker and Garrett Cole. Ketel Marte. Amaya. Lewis and Yamamoto. Rhett Lauder. I'd have thought we'd have hit an auto or a jersey or something by now. You're not expecting anything massive per se at a time, but it's like, come on now. And this was a sealed case, so it's not like it's just a mix of boxes that could have anything. This is a sealed case. I guess I had a wine enough. Reese. Jersey card. All right, so we've got a jersey so far. Rhett Lauder. Contreras. Acuna and Jacob Wilson. More foil coming. Sasaki and the Rockies. We got Adley. Adley's done pretty well. Cal Ripken Jr. and Jose Altuve. Adley and Paul Goldschmidt. Well, if you're an Adley fan, Hill. Spencer Strider, number to 2025. And then we give up the home run after our catcher looks at something. Acuna, Koufax, and Kershaw. Paul Goldschmidt. Upper Deck. My word. You winning?
Nope.
You losing? Snell and Grade 8 take their cuts. You know what? I'm just going to open the pack like I normally do. Let's just fly through this as best we can. I already made you watch 30 minutes of this. All right, Brewers. Julio Rodriguez, Kevin Alcantara. Pete Alonso and Cal Raleigh foil. Loper Fido. We've got Junior Caminero and Bobby Witt. George Springer. Stores. There's a lot of baby Acuna rookies in this. Paul Goldschmidt and O'Neal Cruz. And Cody Bellinger. Well, I don't quite think we're halfway through yet, but hey, we hit something nice. Coming up, Kumar Rocker and Jackson Chourio. Home field advantage for Kumar. There we go. We found a good box, guys. We found a good box. Future Stars Geloff. Kobe Mayo and Lindor. Yamamoto, Isert, Iglesias, Stephen Kwan, Spencer Strider, and we hit an auto. How about Francisco Alvarez, number to 10? Francisco Alvarez, number to 10, jersey auto. I don't know if that was, but this might be. For this stuff, that's a pretty good box. Riley Green. Crawford. We've got Langford and Julio Rodriguez. And Wyatt Langford. Huh. Well, you get a little excited over anything after we've opened up half of this stuff. That was a good box. For this stuff. It's hard to not get excited when you finally see something decent. Well, there you go. Yeah, one in a row. Paul Goldschmidt. Obviously, they like to double them up or something. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Neely Water, maybe? I don't know. It's numbered to 50. Father's Day. I mean, we're hitting numbered stuff now. Cal Raleigh and Manny Machado. Freddie Freeman and Woodruff. Seems like you get an Acuna in every box. Feels like. Jackson Jobe and Skubal. We've got Trey Turner. Strider. Lindor and Kumar Rocker. Snell and Yates, Kirby Yates. Well, those of you that are still out there, I give you credit for hanging in there. I do give you credit for hanging in. Well, everybody but Wayne. Wayne's just hanging in to complain at me. Yamamoto and Mackenzie Grishik. And I killed it for you last break. Byron Buxton 2025. Vladdy Jr. and Strider. Riley Green and Gavin Lux. Kim. Vlad Jr. and Wyatt Langford. They put this Stars of MLB in every single box. Yandy Diaz. You would think they would have had a much bigger checklist. You put the same guys over and over. Garrett Cole and Ricky Henderson. First pitch. Cal Marte. Your walk might go quicker than this break. I think this gets me halfway. Oh yeah, you'll be done before me. Twins posing. We got Mookie and Jacob Wilson. Sasaki and LeMahieu. Muncy. Gunnar Henderson and Jose Altuve. Adley and Sasaki rookie. Let's see that. Mitchell. Freddie Freeman and Baby Acuna. Paul Goldschmidt. Santander. We've got Duran and Manny Machado. Yeah, the Onyx rips, just a lot of packs they didn't want to open. This stuff opens, but it just goes on and on and on. All right, we are officially halfway, guys. This is the start of the back half. Freddie Freeman and Burrows. Trey Turner and Jackson Jobe. Trey Turner and Rojas. Hey, Rays just scored another one. Who would have thunk it? Kumar and Suzuki and Manea. Blake Snell, Leo Jimenez, Kyle Tucker, O'Neal Cruz, Kevin Alcantara, we've got Pete Alonso, Miguel Andujar, and a pink Brian Reynolds. Hate to say it, I missed that one box. And I don't think I have to get specific on the box. Well, we're down to 6 hanging. Some looks a little different, maybe not. Maybe we got a new insert in there. Who knows? There it is. Trey Turner. Seen that card. Lively. Shea Whitcomb. Kumar Rocker. Snell. AJ Smith. Shawver. Future Star foil. All to Airy. Something like that. All Gary. Hey, Wayne, you need to put together an orange sunset. Kevin Alcantara and Tatis. Alonso and Jack Flaherty. Kikuchi. Chipper Jones and Junior Caminero. And a George Springer. I think you putting together that sunset is right up your alley. I don't know, did you sacrifice a goat? I mean, short of that, I don't know what to tell you. Walker. Turner and DeGrom. Rocker and Kopech. Naylor. Hank Aaron and Blake Snell. Alcantara and Gary Sanchez. Wagner. Pete Alonso and Churio Yelich. Junior. Gomber. Marte and George Springer. I may get a long and serious discussion about doing full cases of this in the future. Reminds me of doing full cases of Allen Ginter back in the day. Right on the top, I'm guessing that's Mother's Day to 50. Henriquez. Backwards, first card in the pack. Teoscar Hernandez and Freddie Freeman. Jackson Jobe. Sanchez again. Jazz Chisholm, Trey Turner. Nope. I had my hot dogs earlier today and I'm good. Kumar, Mason, Duvall. Honestly, I thought this would be quick and I'd catch the rest of the Rays game. That was incorrect. Snell and Butler. Alcantara, Bautista, and a purple Brady Basso, number to 250. Baroa. Fernando Tatis and Pete Alonso. Yeah, I had my couple hot dogs. I'm good. Kelly. Manny Machado and Jose Altuve. Adley Rutschman and Gomber. Nevin. Tariq Skubal and Acuna. Paul Goldschmidt, Guardians. Machado and Graziade, something like that, first pitch. Freddie Freeman and Francis. Tovar, Jackson Jobe. Well, if the Blue Jays and Yankees lose today, there's a three-way tie in the East if the Rays win. Yankees had a huge lead there for a while, but man, they've come back. Like they normally do. All right, we've got a Real Muto and Trey Turner dual jersey. Number to 50. Real Muto and Turner. That's the first real kind of dual something. Marte, Monasterio, yeah, that guy. James Wood, Royce Lewis. Rhett Lauder and Bradish. Yep, that's mine anyway, so no need to worry about it. Juan Soto, Jacob Wilson. Sasaki and Montas. KC. Jordan Alvarez. Jose Altuve. Adley and Manea. All right, let me get these 3 boxes in the back. Oh, probably. On the front again, number /99, Mother's Day, Conforto. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to move them somehow. Yeah, like I said, guys, no keepers on this. It's the only case I have. Olsen, Perez, next week will be something different. Churio, Pink, Iriarte, Michael Harris, Harper, and Kobe Mayo. Yamamoto, Canario, and Dustin Harris. We've got Strider, Correa, and Lewis. Riley Green, Mercado, and Jose Siri. Real Muto and Wyatt Langford. Alright guys, I'm going to take a 2-second break here. Well, maybe 20-second break. Let me grab something to drink real quick. We still have 13 boxes left. Any more cards? I had no clue there were this many cards in this. Good Lord, I never would have done this. This was just stupid.
You've written more than this before. I don't know what you're...
Yeah, I stopped. This break brought to you by Diet Pepsi. Well, like I said, you're going to be done with your walk before I get done ripping this stuff. I'm not even 3/4 of the way through yet. You're going to have to sit in the garage and cool down for a minute. Or 20. McMahon. We've got Mayo, Lindor, and Soto. Yamamoto, Duran, and Graceffo. Skubal and Spencer Strider. Not with the phone. Riley Green, Amanga, and Hunter Brown. I'm surprised your phone doesn't die watching this that whole way. Langford and Alvarez. Jarren Duran. Fraley. Babe Ruth and Garrett Cole. Oh, it's a heck of a phone you got going there. Watch video for an hour and it's not taking up much battery. Fredo. Heston Kjerstad, Future Star. O'Neal Cruz and Schwarby. Cody Bellinger. Caden Dana. Mine be further along than that. Brent Rooker and Matt Olson. Churio, Verdugo, Aaron Judge, and Kobe Mayo. Yamamoto, Martinez, and Fairchild, orange. Amanga, Spencer Strider. Hate to say it, I think my 1954 autograph reveal from JSA was a little more exciting than this. Yeah, anybody new, we are a sub for JSA. So if you've got any in-person cards you want authenticated, slabbed, all that good stuff, we can take care of that for you. And then Kim gets thrown out at third. First day up, get thrown out. Trey Turner, Brujon, Corey Seager, and Kumar Rocker. Snell and Nasty Nestor. Beto. Whatever happened to Nasty Nestor? Koufax and Alcantara. That's different. We got Alonso, we've got Wagner, and we've got Baby Acuna. Home field advantage. Baby Acuna. Right, it's 2 home fields out of this stuff. Rangers. Junior and Ozuna. And George Springer. So here's the question. On a double steal, if the guy going to third gets thrown out, does the guy going to second still get credit for a steal? Does he get a freebie no matter what? Because they aren't throwing at him. and the guy at third gets picked, does he still get credit for the steal, or does it go as catcher's indifference? He went a different spot. Jacob Wilson and Pennington. Bautista. Contreras and Sasaki. Altuve and Giants. Because Kim did get thrown out. Galoff, 2025. Manga and Adley. So the guy going into second only gets credit if the guy going to third gets there. Acuna, Young. Juan Soto, Paul Goldschmidt. And Manny Machado. Of course, I'm not sure why you send Kim with first and second one out. Sending Simpson's one thing, but Kim being the lead runner. You home yet, Wayne? Inquiring minds and all. Kasparius. Well, Simpson scored. And like I said, they got the hit anyway. Ortiz. Duran. Garrett Cole. Schmidt. A Tyler O'Neill. Gold. Marte. Lindor Alonso. Royce Lewis. Baez. Michael Harris. Rhett Lauder. Jacob Wilson. Christian Walker. Schneemann. Sasaki, James Wood. All right, we are down to 8. And there you go. He doesn't get credit. He should have one from earlier in the game. He did steal one earlier. Riley Green, Bo Naylor, Ramos. That guy is going to lead the league in steals and be out for 2 months if they send him down. Langford. Luis Angel Acuna and Nick Madrigal. Aqua. Jarren Duran. Spencer Torkelson. I knew he had the one. And had he been the lead guy, had he batted in front and been the lead, I guarantee he would have gotten there. The third. Cole and Sasaki. Kim didn't look that quick. Marte. And another, this is like Baby Dolphin, I don't know. Number to 25, Luzardo. Oh, Umbrella. My bad. Yeah, he did steal second, and then he tried to steal third and got thrown out. Skeens, Royce Lewis, and Rhett Lauder. Wayne with the Rays play-by-play because I can't turn off the volume and can't see. I kind of got to do it from the side. Kind of angle a little bit at it. Alright, so like I said, guys, I do have a JSA sub. If you are interested, it's on Facebook, Hawks Break CGC JSA for through the mail and in-person autos. $15 slabbed and graded if you like, for $15 per card. That's like half the price of going direct and half the price of going through PSA. A manga. If you have anything in person you'd ever want to get authenticated and slabbed card-wise. Goldschmidt, Harper. Manny Machado. Sagis. Bo Jackson and Freddie Freeman. Jackson Jobe. Paul Goldschmidt. Need a break?
Take a break.
Yep. Iglesias. Turner and Alvarez. We're not a spot for boxes. Rocker and Cook. Mossy. Alex Bregman and Blake Snell. That's a Red Sox even. All right, guys, we're down to the dirty six. Cheating. Cheating. Yeah. She's like, it's like the good old days. Doing full cases of stuff. Allen and Ginter. A full case of Topps Series 1. Jumbo. Where you had 1,000,000 cards. Gillespie. Well, you got a whole weekend to get through it, though. Langford, Olsen, Gavin Williams, McGuire and Matt Olson, Jackson Churio, Severino, Kobe Mayo, Schmidt and Turner, Allen and Ginter has its Fanatics, though. Yamamoto, Pirates, Suzuki. A&G has its Fanatics. Bohm, Strider. Riley Green, Candelario. All right, guys, it's 6:12. We're not quite done yet, but I'd say another 20 minutes at most. We'll be done. You finished that mile yet, Wayne? You seem to be dragging at the end like I am here. Parker. Hernandez and O'Neal Cruz. Bellinger and Yandy Diaz. Aqua something or other. Jake Bowers. Lindor and Matt Olson. Home stretch. You'll be in the pool before I get these next 4 done, probably. Churio. Burns. Pete Alonso, Kobe Mayo. Yamamoto, Alcantara, and Conine. How about Ben Kasparius? You got Strider and Bobby Witt with George Brett. My box is gone. Wonder where Jimmy is today. No Jimmy. Or he's being quiet. Snell and Yepes, along with a junior. Duran and Kevin Alcantara. Alonzo, Frelick, Pete Alonso. Still raining?
Raining?
Yeah.
Raining.
Alcantara, junior. I guess asked, is it?
It hasn't been raining all afternoon.
Springer, Whitlock. Crawford. O'Neal Cruz, Jose Ramirez. And Cody Bellinger. Then there were 3. 3 more, guys. Tough it out. Alcantara and Speed Demons, Soriano. Pete Alonso, Jr. And a junior. Baker. Yeah, we've got baby Acuna cards today. Like I said, that's a good spot if you just want cards. Mike Trout and George Springer. Cruz and Duran. If you're a Mets fan, my word. Belly, a Wood and Cruz. And Olsen with Alex Call. With the Nats logo. Alright, 2 more boxes, about 5 more Acuñas, and we'll be done. Yeah, you beat me by 2 boxes, Wayne. Cool down in the garage for 5 minutes and jump in the pool. Yeah, the one auto. I'll do a recap when I get done. But yeah, so far I believe just the one auto. But I will do a recap. Heck, it's been an hour and a half since we opened the first stuff. It's been a while. Duran and Salvador Perez. Musgrove. Gunnar Henderson and Garrett Cole. Kettle Marte. Freeland. Royce Lewis and Ohtani. Well, even the dog's starting to get restless. Rhett Lauder. Holmes. Lawrence Butler. Jacob Wilson. And we've got Sasaki and Cannon. Anything that's left over, I do throw out on eBay normally. So, I mean, I end up losing on the break itself. So it's all the extra stuff tends to kind of get you where you need to be a little bit. So it will be available 100%. Oh, we've got Mookie. Dylan Cruz, Royce Lewis. Rhett Lauder. And Alexander. Adley Rushman and Jacob Wilson. All right, we've got a paper for Lopez, Ronaldo Lopez to 99. Vintage stock. Sasaki, Bednar, Mets. Willie Mays, Altuve. Adley Rushman, Taylor Walls, Tanya. And we've got Rooker and Acuna. All right, let me sort this out a little bit, just a little bit. All right, we got a foil, Sasaki. Basso, purple. Suarez, green. Madrigal, aqua foil. Straight aqua, we got Mookie and Diaz. Vintage stock, we've got Lopez to 99. Number to 2025, Tigers, Strider, Buxton, Kierstead, O'Neill, Galoff, Iglesias, Crawford, and Kasparius. Team, we got Alex Call and Duran. Looks like Mother's Day pink hot dog. We got Enriquez and Conforto. Neely on the Water Father Day looking 50. Luzardo, umbrella to 25. We've got a pink Ohtani. Adley Rushman foil to 10. 2 home field advantage, Acuna and Rocker. Jersey of Reese. Real Muto and Trey Turner. And then the one auto, number to 10, Francisco Alvarez, jersey. All right, guys, that's it. Like I said, no keepers on this. Only case I've got. We'll be back on Monday with Bowman Megas. Bowman Megas on Monday. All right, hope you had a good